elevated archer rock press. So here I'm using two 10-kilo plates. You can get away with using a yoga block or whatever. Doesn't really matter too much so long as it's within your ability. Now, we're going to be doing one side at a time. Take 30 seconds if you need it, then we do the other side. Our hands are going to be wider, so normal rock press is like this. We're going to be out slightly wider and we're going to be pivoting on the toes. Now this is a hard exercise for me, so I've only used a 10-kilo plate for my elevation. If you're stronger, increase the elevation, assuming you're capable. Otherwise, by all means, decrease the elevation if you have to, that's fine as well. So, hands up, on my tippy toes, hands out nice and wide, tucking my chin, hips back, sinking down one side, up. One more, then I'm going to do the other side. 1, 2. So it's pretty obvious to tell that I'm not really good at this exercise because it is damn hard. Some things to just keep in mind. If you need to take 30 seconds break in between each side, that's fine. As your ability improves, you can either A, increase the height of the deficit, the elevation, or B, you can go out wider with the grip. Wider is going to be harder. If you're really struggling and you've already reduced the elevation as much as you can, bring your hands in a little bit or make it a little bit easier. Just make sure as you're going through the movement, you're really shifting and leaning towards one side when you perform the exercise. You don't want to stay in the center, you want to shift towards one side when performing the exercise. You'll know if you're doing it correctly because one side is going to feel like it's doing all the work, which is the right idea. Other than that, make sure you keep your hips up in the air. If they start to drop down, then you'll notice you're going to probably start touching your nose or your chin against the floor, and that sort of turns into a half-baked push-up. So just make sure you keep that in mind when performing the exercise.